Today, I'm finally starting the bucket list trip I've been dreaming about for years. Over the next 30 days, I'll fly on 10 different airlines, take 18 flights, and visit 10 countries around the world. So my journey starts in Copenhagen, then to London, San Francisco, New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, India, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Warsaw, and back to Billund. What makes this trip so special is that almost every flight was booked on a single round-the-world ticket through the Japanese airline called ANA. I just paid 145,000 miles and only $404 out of pocket. So the journey officially begins in Copenhagen, Denmark, where I live. Before my flights, I stopped by the Carlsberg Lounge. They had fresh Danish pastry and bread for breakfast, and of course, Carlsberg draft beer on tap. Not a bad way to start a round-the-world trip. My first flight took me to London Heathrow, where I headed straight to the American Express Centurion Lounge in Terminal 3. First thing first, I needed a shower. One thing I always try to do on a long-haul travel days is freshen up before boarding. The shower room here is spotless, and it makes such a difference before a long flight. After that, it was time to eat. The lounge had a great selection of food, lot of desserts, fruits, pastry, some French toast, egg in the hell, and baked beans. I made iced latte and tried to wake myself up for a long flight. The Centurion Lounge has their signature cocktails every time it changes, so I had to try some new stuff this time. I tried their lemon sour cocktail, and it was not that good. Yeah, judging by my face, it definitely wasn't my favorite drink. I made my way over to Terminal 5. It's actually pretty far away, so you have to take a shuttle for about 10 minutes. On the way, I found a Jellycat pop-up store. Since Jellycat is a British company, it was such a cute collaboration. I really wanted to buy the little pilot bear, but with a month-long trip ahead and only one small carry-on bag, I had to resist. Long trip, small bag, that's my travel motto. Finally, it was time to board, and of course I had to grab a selfie with a king of the sky, the Airbus A380. I had specifically reserved an emergency exit seat for extra legroom. There were some in-flight snacks, and the breakfast was very basic. Eventually, I landed in San Francisco. I also checked out the United Polaris Lounge. I was hoping a last-minute upgrade might open up for the ANA Star Alliance partner passengers, but no luck. After that, I headed over to the American Express Centurion Lounge in Terminal 3. I took another shower at the American Express Lounge in San Francisco. They have under construction for the new facility, so I used the temporary location, but they had like a good shower system, and the amenity was L'Occitane. One thing I love about airport lounges in the US is how diverse the food is. You can really see the different cultures reflected in the menu. They had a salmon rice bowl, and around 4 p.m. they even rolled out a sushi cart. But definitely not an authentic sushi. You can tell from the decorative leaves and edible flowers on top, but honestly it still tastes really good. It felt like a little fancy for airport food. Then it was finally time to board my United Boeing 777. Walking past the Polaris business class seats was a little painful, but no luck with this time. So 14 hours to Auckland in economy it was. One thing that did make the flight better was that nobody was sitting next to me. I could curl up across the seat like a little shrimp and actually get some sleep. Unfortunately, my back still felt completely broken by the time we landed. Breakfast was very American, pretty simple, an omelette, bread with butter and jam, nothing too exciting. The highlight for me was Chobani yogurt maybe. Let's just say my back wasn't exactly thanking me by the end of the flight. I finally landed safely in Auckland, New Zealand. The arrival area had this beautiful Maori-style wooden carving at the gate. It immediately gave a strong first impression of the culture here. Next was passport control. I used the e-gates and it was super quick and efficient. I was out of airport in less than 10 minutes. From there, we headed straight into the city to our hotel, the Park Hyatt Auckland. I'll save the hotel review for the next video, so stay tuned.